Hey, you all, and good morning. Carpetbagger here, and I am on a mission. I am on a mission to visit as many state fairs as possible. And this week, we are gonna be kicking it in to high gear. The plan, if everything goes according to plan, my plan this week is to visit 5 different state fairs in 5 days. And we're gonna start out here with a big one because we are currently in Des Moines, Iowa at the Iowa State Fair. And this is a big one. This is a big one. You look at lists of the best state fairs, and often Iowa's almost always within at least the top 5. I've even seen it put at number 1 on a few occasions, and it is massive. I have not even gone in the front gates yet, but the entire city is buzzing. I had to go park in someone's yard, pay $20 to park in someone's yard because the fair is so massive. It is spilling out into the community. So I'm pretty excited to tackle this massive state fair. So please follow me. So where do we even start here? It's massive fairgrounds, all these people just kind of wandering in and seeing what catches my eye. Over here is the Solar Car Club at Iowa State University. I guess there's a solar car here. Very interesting design. Here in the center of the strip, we have the Varied Industries building. Let's see what's in there. Here we have this horse here wearing a horse blanket. He's also got some little horse booties on. Just feel free to touch the blanket, but do not ride the horse. That's a reasonable request. We have the University of Northern Iowa. I guess this is their mascot, some sort of panther. And it wouldn't be a state fair if they weren't selling hot tubs. And here we have the Iowa State Fair souvenir store. I'm always curious on what merchandise the different state fairs sell to promote their fair. And look at this, you get a plushy butter cow. A cow made entirely out of butter. Don't snuggle him too much or he will melt on your face. T-shirts here say, Iowans do it butter. Seems like a heavy butter theme at the state fair. They have a Christmas ornament of the butter cow there, and I don't know if this is the mascot for the Iowa State Fair. Okay, I think he's like a blue ribbon, maybe like a ribbon you win at a fair, but he's also a person. Okay, here's the mascot. We saw this blue ribbon there. His wife is a purple ribbon, and then he has 3 children who are also ribbons.
It's not heavy.
Why is the hole in the middle of his neck? I want to be his face. Look at me. I'm a farmer. What am I now? I think I'm a chicken leg. Yeah, chicken leg. And look what we have here. Ye Old Mill. There is a permanent dark ride installation here on the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Just a small handful of fairs have these still. The Ye Old Mills, the rides that only run during the fair. But yeah, I'm really excited. Let's let's hop aboard. All right, you have to buy a separate ticket for the Ye Olde Mill. It's $3, and time to get in line. There's murals in here celebrating different train crashes that happened. That's the 1896 train crash and the 1932 train crash. Apparently, they would actually do these as promotional stunts at the Iowa State Fair. They would just have two trains crash into each other on purpose to amuse the spectators. You see the stands of people watching the train crash there. Yeah, you can see the little photographer right there taking a picture of the train crash as the onlookers look on. Wow, just going to the fair and watching a train crash, that's pretty amazing. All right, I'm gonna be riding the Love Boat. Looks like he gives the boat a mop on the seats between each ride. You can go. All right, we'll hop in here, the freshly cleaned first row. And I'm still, I don't know, I'm fascinated by these train crashes, that they would have train crashes as a form of entertainment. That's wild. Apparently I haven't got a chance to look at it yet, but apparently you can watch footage. It's actually video footage of this 1932 train crash. All right, all hands in the boat as we head in. Oh, it's very dark in the old mill. Oh, okay, so it's really pitch black in here, and you ride it with, you know, maybe your girlfriend or boyfriend, and that's why they mop it out in between each ride. I was wondering if I was gonna get a jump scare or something, but looks like there's a informational plaque up ahead. It's dollars to donuts at the state fair. It's the best state fair in the state. Best state fair in the state. Ooh, I am flying through the old mill. A lot of speed in the dark. This is kind of the Space Mountain of old mill rides. It says, our state fair is a great state fair. Don't miss it. Don't even be late. Whoa! Suddenly I'm on some raging whitewater rapids here. All right, there's a mural of a butter cow. So there's gotta be a butter cow here at the state fair. We'll have to see if we can hunt down the butter cow at some point. Yeah, this might be what you would refer to as like a tunnel of love. They call them either old mills or tunnels of love. A lot of time on the ride in the darkness. Oh, there we go. Is it finished? Got a little bit of light here. All right, and that was the Ye Olde Mill. Back here we have the Hall of Law and Flame. State Marshal here has a booth on fireworks safety. We have the tiny little fun fireworks the kids can play with. You know, the little more hardcore. I guess these are second class consumer fireworks. So all these have different ratings on how safe they are. These are first class consumer fireworks like bottle rockets, sky rockets, and Roman candles. And these are display fireworks that are not permitted for retail sales. You have the M80, the stick of dynamite. Yeah, dynamite not fun for kids. We have a crime scene investigation challenge here. And we have a little dollhouse here where there's been a little doll murder there in the bedroom. See the chalk outline and the blood stain. I guess you gotta go through the house, find the little pieces of evidence there. You see there's a little evidence marker there by that glass of wine. Maybe it left some DNA on the wine glass, and I guess you gotta try to solve the murder here. It's the Iowa Department of Transit. Look at that. I got a Lincoln Highway sign. I actually drove through the entire Lincoln Highway last year. It was a really, really fun drive. I want to do it again next time, maybe take my time a little more. So this is the agricultural building up ahead. This is where the butter cow supposedly lurks. We have the giant pumpkins out here in front of the agricultural building. Here is the 2023 largest pumpkin. It is 1,221 pounds. That is a big pumpkin. You can see statue of the cow and the calf here. It says, please do not touch sculpture surface can get very hot, so you gotta be careful. You can't go in. I know the first thing people wanna do is go in and grab that udder. That udder is scalding hot. It'll melt your hand off. Agriculture. See all the wonderful vegetables here at the fair. See people over here enjoying the wall of corn. Oh, look here. They're giving away eggs on a stick, since it's a fair tradition. All right, we grab a egg on a stick there. All right, so how do we do this? Do I
roll it, or I can shake it on?
You want to shake it on there? There we go. Oh, I appreciate it.
There you go.
Complimentary egg on a stick. Really put that salt on there, that red salt. I think that's maybe paprika and salt. It's really good. Almost a little spicy. That's so delicious. Okay, so the butter cow is over there. This here is the line to see the butter cow. As a pre-show here to look at the top-rated dairy products from the fair. We have a gingerbread old Iowa Capitol building there. And before we get to the butter sculpture, get these ice sculptures here. Get a goldfish. And over here, oh, I love the ice alligator there. Let's see, oh, an ice Spider-Man and an ice piggy bank full of actual money. We have some butter sculptures of famous Iowa athletes. This is Jack Trice and Kurt Warner over there. I guess he is a football player, Kurt Warner. And then Caitlin Clark here. She is a basketball player. And there is the main event, the butter cow. It's actually a very detailed cow. Actually more lifelike than a lot of other butter cows I've seen. You see the udders and the tail down there. Mighty life-size cow made of butter. That'll do, sheep. That'll do. Here we have the cow barn. Some educational displays on cows in here. Looks like we can actually reach our hand in here and feel actual hay. Oh, there's a corn box too. I love feeling corn. Corn's one of my favorite things to feel, to run my hands through. Oh, so soothing. I think I'm a guy who owns a farm. All right, we have the map of a cow's intestines, and the cow's intestines are more complicated than human intestines. Humans, we eat stuff, we digest it, and then we poop it out. Cows, it's much more complicated. We move along here, follow the arrows through this first stomach here. We, I guess, we go, okay, it goes down in here into this area. Something happens to it, and then it comes back up. The cow chews on it as cud, nom nom nom, nom 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 nom, and then back down through another stomach down here, probably at least one more stomach there, and then out the pooper. It's manure only. I think I actually got some manure on my, oh my goodness. Worse than I thought. And here they have the Iowa State Fair Super Bowl, but not bowl as in football, bowl as in a male cow. I guess they pick the largest bull every year, and this here is Mean Gene, the largest bull at the Iowa State Fair. He is 3,060 pounds. That is a big bull there. Got some curly hair up there up front. Doesn't seem to be a very angry bull. Seems to be a nice, relaxed bull. He doesn't need to get agitated because he knows he's the biggest. He doesn't need to start fights with anyone. So we saw the cattle, we saw the Super Bowl. Now it's time to check out some pigs.
There it is.
So we saw the Super Bowl in the cow barn, and here in the swine barn we have the big boar. This is Sasquatch. He is a 1,012-pound boar. He is the biggest boar at the state fair. He's very sleepy. He is absolutely ginormous. He is probably about as big as I would say a bear. Probably as big as a bear. It's actually kind of horrifying, the thought of this pig running around. But he looks like a nice, gentle, sleepy pig, though. Although we better be careful not to wake him, because I'm afraid the sort of terror and damage he could wreak on all of us. Here's the runner-up, Big Joe. He's only 894 pounds. Oh, he's rolling over. Entering the midway area here, you have this sand sculpture. Yeah, the sand sculpture all out in the elements. I guess it can get rained on, you can get blown with wind, but looks like it's standing up. Looks pretty nice. Got a big stack of sheeps there, or a big stack of sheep rather, and a little sheepdog out front. So let's see what our amusement offerings are at the Iowa State Fair. We got the Sizzler here, which essentially is a scrambler. I don't know if there actually is a true difference between the Sizzler and the Scrambler. Now here's something I've never seen before with my own two eyes. The legendary double Ferris wheel that has one Ferris wheel on the bottom, one Ferris wheel up there on the top. Oh, and here it goes. Here it goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, there's people. There's people in there. Oh wow. Oh wow. That looks intense. The mechanics of this are just ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So I really want to ride this. This is a very rare carnival ride. Unfortunately, no single riders, as is the case with most Ferris wheels, but I've tried something a little different. I actually put out an SOS on social media asking if anyone in this area would want to come out here and ride the double-decker Ferris wheel with me. So we'll see how that pans out. Oh my gosh. And we do have a dark ride here, the Haunted Mansion. These traveling carnival dark rides are made by a company called Owen Trailers. These are the ones that I've seen the most at state fairs. So we will check out. Oh, look at that guy who won that giant dog right there. They have these very ghoulish murals on the side. You see the zombie coming up from the ground. All right, our chariot awaits. We're gonna be here in cart number 5. That woman with her hand over her mouth there as we get in. Oh. And here we go. This Owen trailer rides usually start out with an electric chair. What's this? There's a guy chained up in the corner here. He screams at us. A few little scares along the way. Something making a really loud noise in here. See a skeleton. Oh, there he is. That's what's been heard screaming here. Oh, who's that? Oh, we got one more scare here. Is she gonna do it? No. You hear that skeleton laughing all the way through. Oh, there's a super spooky skeleton popped down at the very end. All right. See the zombies on the back of that cart there. Then we got Dracula's brides over his body there. Like circular hopping ride. I've not seen this one too often either. This is called the Remix. Looks like it remixes your brain. It spins you in multiple angles at once. Then we got the Pharaoh's Fury, the Egyptian themed big swinging boat ride. The flipper, see it raising up there. Kind of a elevated angled tilt-a-whirl. Oh man. Pretty intense. The avalanche. You see the evil snowmen there. Almost looks like bad Mr. Frosty there behind them. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I've never rode that. Never rode one of these extreme type rides. Maybe I never will. Or who knows? Maybe someday I actually will strap the sports camera on and go for it. There's definitely some rides here at the Iowa State Fair that I've never seen before. This is the Eclipse. Very interesting. You know, it does spin in a circle, like I guess a double circle there, like a lot of rides, but you know, they find new and interesting ways to do that. We have this big interesting like spinning logo around the outside as well. Very interesting, the Eclipse. Got the Gravitron style ride, the centrifuge there. Got the rock and roll fun house here. Got some singing ladies on the outside here. And I don't know, who's this guy bursting out of prison? And then the Magic Maze over here, kind of a fantasy themed maze of mirrors. You got ladies with swords, tiny wizards, big purple dragons. All right, I think it's time to hop aboard the Sky Glider here and get a bird's eye view of the Iowa State Fair. All right, so I got the Sky Glider ticket with $6 for a one-way ticket. All right, here it comes. Ready to scoop me out? Oh, there we go. And there. And now it is time to head Skyforth. Oh, look how many people have dropped their bracelets here on the Skyride ticket booth. Oh my goodness. People up there. This is probably the most full I've ever seen a chairlift. There is literally someone in every single cart. They're not messing around here. A wonderful breeze up here on top of the lift. Traveling over kind of a calm wooded part of the fairgrounds. You can actually see that giant windmill there we're riding past. This little hobbit house there built in the side of the hill. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where this chairlift is actually taking us. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was traveling like through a tunnel through the treetops here. Yeah, this is a long sky ride and I don't know where we're going. All right, looks like we're getting ready to land. So it looks like the sky ride dropped us off here at this museum. A farm display, these old milk bottles here, and oh no, why does it always have to be Kewpies? Kewpies. What's interesting, it looks like the antiques actually win ribbons here. I guess you win an antique for best best like antique. You can see that old toy roller coaster here, and oh, here's the first place for heritage. We have a portable jail cell back here. This is from Durant, Iowa. Well, at least it has a proper toilet. And over here we have the State Fair Museum. Little toy Ferris wheel there. It says, please let your eyes do the touching. So just, you know, very gently press your eyes up against the Ferris wheel. All these posters and photos of the State Fair. Over here, a collection of State Fair pens. Oh, and an autographed picture of Johnny Cash. This is the State Fair Healthy Baby Contest. I guess these are all the healthiest babies. It'd be interesting to go back and see how their lives turned out, like if they lived a long time, if they lived a life of health. More information on the head-on train crashes they used to do at the Iowa State Fair. They did one in 1896, ran two trains into each other. Again in 1922, and then in 1932 as well. And they haven't had one ever since. Yeah, I would definitely love to see that come back to the Iowa State Fair, the yearly train crash. So apparently the 1932 train crash was kind of a disaster, which is, I guess, not hard to predict. It said that flying debris littered the crowd, that the burning train burned for days and days on end. So it was determined that crashing two trains together intentionally was potentially dangerous. All right, took the sky lift all the way to the top of the hill, but we're gonna rely on our feet to get back down to the bottom. Oh, here comes the strolling piano. Gliding down main road here at the State Fair. How's it going? Doing great. That's nice. I put out a call on social media for someone to come along and help me solve my single rider problem here at the double Ferris wheel, and someone answered. Let's do this. We got Zach here. Now, Zach, have you ever been on a double Ferris wheel before?
I am so terrified.
I am too.
I can't wait for this experience.
That thing looks absolutely crazy. Yes. All right, well,
at least we'll die together. If
we'll die. Oh yeah. Doing some last minute adjustment there with that wrench before we get on the double Ferris wheel. Just tighten it up a little bit.
Whatever.
That is some last minute fix them ups there. Oh, he's got to tighten up. He's got to tighten up this car too. And our chariot. Oh wait.
Oh my
wow. God. Oh, it's rocking already.
Oh god.
All right, so are we? Okay, we're on the bottom still.
I hate this already.
So I feel safer though, because I at least saw that they tightened it up before we got on. So dear. They got it ready. They got it ready for us. I'm not even sure how this works. So there's, if you look up above us, there is a Ferris wheel rotating up above us.
Does that mean we're going up there too?
Yeah, we gotta go up
my God.
to the second tier. We're currently on the bottom tier here. Yeah, show our perspective from up here. We're still not that high. We haven't gotten all the way to the top.
3 wheels then, right? Or no, we're at the top of the...
No, there's just one wheel. There are 2 wheels.
We're at the top of
there's
the
2 wheels, and then there's like an arm connecting the 2 wheels.
You know, I would never do this unless it was you.
You wouldn't just hop on here just for...
I assure you. All of my friends are like, you hate rides, and I go, absolutely I do.
You hate rides?
Yep.
Well,
I just
I kind of hate rides too.
I know. Well, that's again.
But it's my job.
I respect your content. Also, watching you go through a haunted house and just have the air cannons go off and just scare the absolute crap out of you is
the air cannons
so
are the scariest part. So you've done some haunting?
Yeah, I actually ran a haunt here in Des Moines for 2 years. And then I go to, well, I met you at Transworld twice now, actually.
Oh, okay.
You were in the Christmas zone, and I screamed, Carpetbagger, and I think I scared you.
Oh, apparently that's not very hard.
Oh, my God!
Oh! Okay.
Oh, dear.
Oh, wow. That was abrupt.
Oh.
All right, we're still.
Are we gonna go?
We're still
up now?
bottom tier. We're still bottom tier.
I think I'm okay with that. We don't have to.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be scary. That was like really violent. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We're rotating, but we're rotating on the
bottom.
On the bottom.
Oh,
So at some point, I feel like they're gonna put us.
Oh.
They're gonna put us on the.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, wait.
Oh.
That's really just.
Oh shit.
That's really disorientating. Oh! Whoa! So we are rotating, but then the whole thing, is rotating too.
Torture.
At the same time. Oh! Why does it rock so much? Okay. All right. Yeah, this is the most terrifying. This is the most terrifying Ferris wheel I've ever been on.
I'll do this.
I'm gonna give some perspective here on what we're looking at. So the whole main arm is rotating with us on one wheel and the other people on the other wheel. Okay. There we go again. Oh my God. Oh, whoa!
I think we can call it. I think we're good here. This is enough. We don't need any more of this. Okay, so now we're just doing this. Oh my God, it's going so fast!
It goes really, yeah, it's fast.
Oh my gosh.
It's faster than a normal Ferris wheel. It's got more wheels than a normal Ferris wheel. It's got, oh my gosh, are we? I don't even know if we're on the top or bottom at this point. Oh, okay.
Again, I would never ride this unless it was with you.
Maybe.
So I want you to know that.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out here. I was so bummed.
This is torture.
I was so bummed when I saw they had the double Ferris wheel, and I wasn't going to be able to ride, but. Oh, and we're done. Okay, what a ride. You all right there? You didn't like it? Thumbs down on the double Ferris wheel.
Not for me. Not for me.
I mean, it's a once in a lifetime experience. Leave a comment in the comment section. Would you ride the double Ferris wheel? And a big thanks to Zach for coming out and joining me on the double Ferris wheel. I know he's not a fan of rides. He said he normally doesn't ride rides at all, and that's a heck of a one to start out. Strolling piano, still strolling.
Good, nice day at the fair.
Wanted to grab something to eat, so I've come over here to the pork tent, as Iowa is all about pork. And I think we're gonna get a pork chop on a stick. Okay, so this is the pork chop on a stick. Now there is no actual stick in there. The stick is the bone, so it's gonna be a bone-in pork chop that that you just eat with your hands and face. So, it's very, 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 very tender, very, very delicious. It's a delicious piece of Iowa pork there. And I'm officially a member of the Clean Bone Club. Seriously, that was one of the best pork chops I've had in my entire life. So good. Like the giant slide here, people grabbing their potato sacks and heading down. Oh yeah, get some height there. Very interesting hay sculpture here. See these animals prancing all over a dinner table. I don't know, I got my eye on this donkey walking on its hind legs. Reminds me of the donkey lady from San Antonio, a donkey human hybrid cryptid. Always interested in different mascots here. Here's the mascot for the big green egg. I think that's a type of grill. Yeah, selling some big green egg grills back here. I think this is where they keep the beer. See this postcard mural here? They actually have the butter cow emblazoned on the side. A golden calf for all to appreciate. Over here we have a second midway with some smaller rides. We got the Dizzy Dragons, the Silver Streak, a high intensity train ride. See them there hurtling backwards. These Dalmatians kind of look like the dog from Blue's Clues, but with spots. The interesting carousel here. You can see it has a rabbit with a carrot that says Frozen on it. Frozen. I don't remember Bugs Bunny being in the movie Frozen. Yeah, maybe the slowest moving carousel I've ever seen. Oh, look at the pumpkin coach there. The Toontown Theater Funhouse there. You can see different cartoons. You can see SpongeBob, My Little Pony. There's Batman over there. And as the summer of 2023 grinds to an end, and as the summer begins to wrap up, now the end is near, the summer is wrapping up, children are going back to school, the temperature is theoretically dropping a little bit, but it is still the summer carousels here on the Carpetbagger channel. I think it's playing Small World. We have these tiny little horses here, but I think we'll try to find something else to ride a little larger. With the summer winding down, I think I will hop aboard the chariot here and have a smoother, a more relaxing experience. Off we go on our chariot. I do like to ride the chariots every once in a while. Oh my gosh, the sun in my eyes there. The you know, every once in a while you gotta take a break from the horses. Oh my gosh, the sun there in my eyes. You gotta take a break from the horses every now and then and take it easy on a chariot. And the chariot, of course, has the best view of the horses. jungle twist roller coaster. You can see the zebra and the giraffe dancing there on the marquee. It's the twirling roller coaster. And here we go on the jungle twist. Whoa, guess we're gonna twist that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is one of those twirling roller coasters here. Yeah, I had one ticket left, or enough tickets to ride one more ride. So I figured we go on a little jungle twist here. A ride on a twirling roller coaster. Been trying to avoid a lot of twirling rides at carnivals because my medication makes me a little nauseous. Oh, don't close your eyes. That's the most important part. Okay, the velocity of the spinning seems to be actually increasing, not. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, okay. We're gonna go one more twirl around. Oh, this is twirlier than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be a lot of coasting with a little twirling. This is primarily twirling with just a little bit of coasting. Is that it? Are we done? Are we done? Yeah, okay. Woo! There we go. Okay, that messed me up. I almost was getting out of the car. I almost tripped. I had no balance. Was dizzy. I don't think I've ever gotten that dizzy. I mean, I've been like dizzy on the ride, but I'm still okay. Pull it together. I'm gonna be fine. Trampoline show over here. It's like doing like power bombs on her there. Check out the 4-H exhibits building. See quite a few quilting exhibits in here. Of course, here at the Carpetbagger channel, we greatly appreciate the artistry that goes into quilts and quilt making. Some different projects on food here, including a prize-winning display where a 4-H student ate 12 cheesecakes in 12 months. And I think the most interesting though to me is this one here. A question that I never asked myself, but now I'm actually really curious. Can you cook a steak by slapping it? Let's see, they made oh, look at all these calculations here. That's so they put the work in, they did the math. Let's see, lift this flap to see how many slaps it would take to cook a steak. To cook a steak, many slaps, it would take approximately 11,330 slaps in 6 hours and 15 minutes. How fast would you have to slap the steak to cook it in one slap? This is you have to 6 times the speed of sound. I don't know. It is. I'm curious. It doesn't say whether or not the student actually tried to slap a steak to being cooked. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make this homework for you for you guys. Go to your fridge, get a steak, and slap it over and over again until it's medium rare. I'm just kidding, don't waste food. I don't think that would work. Oh, we have some taxidermy projects over here. Some skull mounts, some mounted turkey tails, and 2 pheasants battling to the death. What's this here? It's called Snakes Alive. And I do like these old school sideshow style banners and a python eating a deer there. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's check out Snakes Alive. All right, we got some snakes in here. Look at that. Look at that guy. That is an Eastern Diamondback. He's one you don't mess with. A little tiny alligator back there. And over here we have some alligator skulls. That must be very frightening for the little alligator to have the giant alligator skulls overlooking him. Here are some corn snakes. A white corn snake and a red corn snake. You can see he's shed some of his skin. And I guess they love corn. They love being around corn. They love the smell of corn. Probably don't eat a lot of corn, but still, the snakes of the corn. Oh, look at this silly snake. He thinks he's a dog.
Oh, look at these!
Oh, look at this guy here. I like the little horn on his nose. A couple of boa constrictors snuggling there. I have an American bullfrog there, and I have never seen an American bullfrog that big. That is, I'm saying it's his dog on his bull, but he's pretty much the same size as a dog. He could probably eat a small dog. Check out Mr. Turtle here. Oh, going for a little breath of air.
That one has nails.
And these giant Burmese pythons at the end. Okay, this is actually two snakes. At first I thought that was one big long snake, but it appears to have a head on the end there. So snakes only have one head on one end, so that's two big yellow snakes. And here next to Snakes Alive, we have the model train layout. I guess we'll check out this as well. A big model train display in here. See the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile parked right there.
Tag over there.
Yeah, we got a waiter turn. We have to waiter turn.
Look really carefully over there at the cemetery. You can see Beetlejuice sitting on one of the graves, which makes sense. In the movie, he lived inside of a model. See the big bridge there. It says this is a bridge that's in Boone, Iowa. Looks like there may have been a little hot air balloon accident. The drive-in theater there, they're watching an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine because, you know, it's train related. We have a little miniature carnival occurring here. We're even celebrating a little miniature summer of carousels down there.
It's the river. It's the rain train. It's not like this one.
Yeah, I don't
see that smiley face water tower back there. I know they have a smiley water tower in Adair, Iowa. Spotted a little Batmobile down there.
About a month and a half, 2 months ago, we had somebody trying to steal tires out of our...
There's a hypnotism show here. I guess it's got all these people on stage hypnotized. I was making them all laugh and twitch. It's making them all walk like they're on the moon. And has the powers of an evil sorcerer. I think we will grab one more snack here before we leave the state fair. Now, I have been trying to eat a little better, which is hard to do at the fair. But here the Bacon Box actually offers keto options. I probably the first time I've seen a fair food booth offer keto options. Okay, I got the pork bacon ball. It says a little barbecue sauce on it. I don't know what it is. All right. I guess it's a big ball of pork. Got a little cheese in the middle, surrounded by bacon. And it's almost like a meatball made out of pork, I think. Yeah, it's like a pork meatball stuffed with cheese, covered with bacon and barbecue sauce. It's really good. Definitely recommend going with the pork-based products here at the Iowa State Fair. Iowa knows pork. Yeah, a lot of cheese in there. Very good. Thank you for joining me here today at the Iowa State Fair, a gigantic state fair. But the next several days are going to be intense. We got one down. We got 4 more states to hit in the next 4 days. Tomorrow we're driving down to the Missouri State Fair and seeing what the Missouri State Fair has to offer. Taking a slushy butter cow back with me for Jen. I think that's something that she would appreciate. Jen likes cows. She likes things made out of butter. I think she will appreciate that. But yeah, had a great time here at the Iowa State Fair. Looking forward to all the other state fairs we'll be hitting this week. If you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun random stuff. If you'd like to support the channel, consider donating to Patreon, $3 or more, with your postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins and doing personalized messages on Cameo. All that information is in the description of this video. And of course, all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.